Good thing I wasn't reaching over you.
He was reaching around you.
Yeah. Call it reach around.
Keep going.
Ooh.
Do it again.
Look at that.
Ooh, daddy.
Yeah.
Daddy Rads.
I don't like this at all.
No.
It's got weird real fast.
Hey there, everybody. 102.5. Daddy Reds coming at you live. We got a bit more jazz. Ready to slide down your ear holes.
Creepy.
Go ahead and break out your jazz hands. You're going to need them.
Really quick, we're going to go into traffic. Nobody's out on the road right now because they're all at home on their love sacks listening to this.
Gavin, why the hell are you doing the James Bond theme? Hello, everybody, and welcome to this episode of the CAMcast.
Hello.
Oh, we are children and cannot keep it together in the first 4 seconds.
No, we cannot. Oh, sweet fucking Jesus.
You did this to yourself, Trent.
Yep. We did it.
That's right. Look at the stars.
We did
Look at the
this.
stars.
The old gods are dead. They can't help you. Not down here, man.
We're in a basement.
Anyway.
I've made my bed. Now I'm lying in it.
You knew what you were getting yourself into.
Dear God. Anyway, I'm Mike, dear leader, Doc Taste, man who is regretting this with each passing second. I'm joined, as always, by Gavin Picar.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Our excitable child.
Yep.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good day.
We're not going to timestamp this. I don't know how you're getting down. Could be working nights.
I said good day, sir.
Good day. I said good day.
To his right is professor of the ghetto arts, your mine, our Uncle Radical.
Daddy Rads.
Yep.
Konnichiwa.
Down at the end of the table, just wondering what happened to this thing that we started with such joy and high hopes almost a decade ago.
It's been a decade.
It's been almost a
It's been a decade.
Has it?
Yeah.
Our first post was like 9 years ago. Next April.
I thought it was April 2008.
Oh.
We don't know anything about ourselves.
I have to constantly look up when we started this damn thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, hi Trent.
Hi.
Ahoy, hoy.
Ahoy, hoy. He said hi to me. I gave him a greeting back. He didn't say it is the shadowy billionaire or Trent from Sandy. He said, hi, Trent. So I responded cordially.
Attaboy.
Ahoy, hoy.
Thank you for the explanation, Trent from Sandy.
Don't make me Sharpie you, Dave.
Don't make me come over. We're also joined by Zach. Hi, Zach.
Present.
Damn it! Don't make me come over there.
Dad, he's marking me.
Don't make me take off this goddamn belt.
Shit. He's doing it. Fuck.
I've marked my territory.
I'm spotted now.
Spotted you on here?
Is this like a...
God,
Please don't touch me.
stop.
Does this get me into the soup kitchen?
No soup for you.
Damn it.
No, that beard does though.
It gets you into the
right.
back of a Prius.
Where does that Prius take me?
I mean, it is the soup kitchen, my friend. Anyway, well, on that highlight,
Trent is gone at his own joke.
well, while he's doing that, this podcast is brought to you by our sponsors, our friends over at Steady Broke Clothing.
SteadyBroke.com and Steady.broke on all the social medias.
It's getting chilly. Get yourself a hoodie.
Yeah, they got hoodies.
They got hats. They got long sleeve tees.
They got all the goods right now.
Yep. So why don't you go get yourself a fresh new hat like the Broke hat that Trent's wearing. Get yourself a hoodie. Throw that over a Broke State University long sleeve.
Bam.
There you go.
Looking good.
Put all-
You know what? You don't have to spend a lot of money doing it.
Nope.
Because if you type in CamAuto15 at checkout into the coupon code box, you get 15% off the whole order.
Yep. Just because you're broke doesn't mean you can't live your dreams.
Steady Broke Clothing.
Steady.broke on all social media.
And once you're done blowing all your money on that,
Whip out that emergency credit card.
exactly, go even further into debt on some even cooler swag.
Damn right.
CamAutoswag.com.
I mean, they've got the Depresso tee, but can you get a shirt with Dad's face on it? I don't think so. Can
Because
you get a
that's
puffball
exclusive.
beanie? No.
Yeah,
We
you
got
you
that.
get a
with those
shirt
things.
of Mount Rushmore with our faces on it.
I mean,
Not
I'd
mine.
be
Not at Steady Broke, but you can at CamAutoswag.com.
damn right.
And best part is, we're fat kid friendly.
Yes, we are.
Thick with 4 C's.
Oh, yeah.
4 cheese.
That's a 4X, baby.
Yeah, baby.
4 cheese pizzas in one sitting, not a problem.
Oof.
He just stole his joke.
Wow. Wow.
Damn.
Wonderful.
It's CamAutoSwag.com.
Amazing.
Got the fall collection up there. We'll probably have
Yes.
some other stuff going on.
We've even got a
Henceforth.
handbag.
Yeah, we got the tote bag.
We got the tote bag.
Yes.
Tote bag, whatever.
It's pretty
unisex.
sweet.
This is a European shoulder bag. How dare you?
Hey, man, it's pretty sweet.
It's not a purse, it's a satchel.
You know?
It has been approved by multiple wives.
Fanny
Yeah.
pack.
So, listen. Get the tote bag. Please the wife. Get the Mount Canmore shirt. Please yourself and your friends.
Here's the deal. Then you need to get the Cam Automag onesie and use the tote bag as the diaper bag.
Yes.
Oh.
Match.
I'm
There
going to
we
be
go.
doing that
Send
this
it.
March.
Yes, you are.
Life hack.
Man.
Yep.
Well,
Do
all
it.
right.
Do it.
Oh, God. Well,
Well, after all that excitement, we're just going to railroad ourselves into a corner or a rabbit hole here.
I mean, Trent, do you have a $1 billion question for us, or?
I do.
Oh, thank God.
And I already lost it earlier, so I'm actually lucid and present for this one to actually get the question off.
We'll
rather
see.
than-
I call
We'll see.
shenanigans.
Anyway, it is another Track Daily Crush,
Yes.
Woo!
I love these.
but it is the pickup truck edition,
Oh.
Yes, I love these.
I might do okay at this.
and it is the early 2000s edition.
Yes, I love these.
Oh, boy.
So you've got yourself the Ford Lightning, the Ram SRT10, and the
Oh.
Chevy Silverado SS.
Oh, so we're
Silverado.
talking sport trucks.
Yeah.
Yes.
For the Ram, is it the 4-door or is it the 2-door with the stick?
Player's choice.
Oh,
All right.
that means that's probably the only truck. Does the Silverado come with a 4-door?
So, I mean, at that point...
It is a extended cab.
Okay,
So
I didn't know if the SS came in a regular cab short box configuration.
It was only an extended cab,
Extended cab?
normal bed size.
Okay.
So that
standard
means
bed.
the Ram is the only one that has 4 doors.
Correct.
Could be the only one that has
Could be,
four doors.
depending on if you option it
shows
that way. Yeah.
Right.
Well, because the Ford was only a single cab.
Yes, it was
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
You could get a Lightning that was a Super Crew, but it was a Harley Davidson.
Correct.
Yeah.
Not the Lightning.
Well, it was a Lightning.
Oh, what?
Well,
Super Crew.
it had the
It
same
had
motor,
the supercharged motor and the same suspension.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
but it
Okay.
didn't have the same brakes, did it?
Well, they didn't have any different brakes from the
They
standard.
did?
No.
Oh, okay. Never mind. All right.
It goes
No,
fast. It
they
doesn't
were
stop
they were
fast.
still really, really scary to slow down from speed.
Sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty
So
good.
keep that in mind.
Right. Okay, Track Daily Crush. Ooh. Okay. Okay, here's
Don't
here's
fuck
where we're
this
going.
up. Don't, please.
Okay. I'm going to daily the SRT10.
Okay.
It's got to be a regular cab with the 6-speed.
Solid
Crush
choice.
shifter.
Yeah, that thing, I mean, I know guys on the SRT10 forums, they're swapping 488 gears into those bad boys, and they're getting, they're cracking off almost 20 mile per gallon.
Really?
Yeah.
Those things were rated at like 8 and 12. From the
Exactly.
factory. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So, anywho, typical, I mean, well, let's see, what is it? 2003, I think, was the first year for it. It was either 03 or 04.
I think it's 04.
When it had the early third gen droopy headlight
Right.
look. I
Right.
prefer the 06 facelift.
Yes.
That's
Also
my
correct.
jam. Mm-hmm. Yeah, which, fun fact, the SRT10, the facelift, did not get the bulgy taillights that the rest of the facelift trucks got. They got the smooth
Good
taillights from
point.
the early
I
ones.
never thought of that before, but
Yeah.
that is true. Okay.
There it is. Boom. Yeah, so
Dropping knowledge on you.
I will daily that. I will track the Lightning, mostly because, with modular V8s, you can sink any kind of cool transmission behind them that you can anything else. So I'd put a T56 in that bad boy, and I'd put some suspension and some huge brakes on it, and I would autocross and track the absolute hell out of it.
Okay. But that means you're going to crush the LS-based motor vehicle?
Here's the thing.
What? Crazy.
The gold that is underneath the hood of that truck does not replace the steaming pile of shit that the rest of it is.
Yeah.
It is
It's-
literally
It was an all-wheel drive truck.
it's a 6-liter in a half-ton chassis.
Right.
So I mean that was the only way you could get a 6.0 in those trucks until the Vortec Max came out. And even then, I believe that was a 5.3, now that I think about it. But anywho, so that was the only way you got a 6-liter, but you still got the terrible 4L60,
Yep.
and you got the terrible all-wheel drive transfer case,
Yep.
and nothing else about the truck save for the bodywork was special.
And I think that was still just a bumper job.
It was bumpers. I mean, yeah, they gave you some leather, but I mean, even then, it didn't even get the cool treatments like the Trailblazer SS. So it's literally an LT trim Silverado with nicer seats, a different gauge pack, and a shit transmission. So goodbye.
So
Crush it.
I'm going to go a different direction. Oh, sorry, Gavin.
Gavin is
Well,
raising his hand.
I presume we're going to go in a circular
We
fashion.
never go in a circular fashion.
No, usually
but
somebody just kind of jumps
somebody
in
just jumps in, yeah.
when there's
Okay,
a
well,
silence.
Gavin would
Dave-
like to go in a circular fashion.
I want.
Dave brought up a very valid point about the Silverado,
Uh-huh.
so I would trash that.
Sick.
But rather than daily the Viper truck, I would track that
Ooh,
Fuck
okay.
you.
because
Okay.
that kind of seems more like an occasion with the V10.
Okay.
Okay, that was my choice.
And then I would
Yeah.
daily the Lightning.
Okay, that's fair.
I don't really know a lot about that much about these trucks, but from what I do know, what can grasp, that's what I'm going to do.
Hey, Gavin. Fuck you.
Hey, remember when we were talking about Carrera GTs last time?
Ah,
And the BMW A50 CSI.
Yeah,
I think
right back at you.
man.
I think you guys are 1 for 1.
You had this one coming.
Are we
I'm not-
equal?
Put your hand
I
down, son.
mean,
Damn it.
I'm not
Wow,
sorry.
that is a freakishly long arm.
Have you seen the size of the rest of the man?
Yeah, that side of the...
I'm sorry.
You reached
you,
like
Dave?
all the way across the table.
That's weird.
Wow, creepy.
If you couldn't have told already, I
I'm
was going to
uncomfortable.
pick. I was going to pick the same order as him.
Yeah.
But if you couldn't have told by now, but some of my reasoning is a little bit different. From my minor minimal research, the SRT10 is a very good autocross truck.
They actually handle really well.
Yeah, they
yes.
handle
Yeah.
really well. The bigger tires, the better brakes, they run very well. So I would track that daily.
Another quick tidbit of info. The SRT10 truck is actually the only truck that got upgraded brakes from its base model lineage.
Huh.
Yeah.
So the SRT10 actually does have big Brembos,
And I
big
would
calipers.
definitely have my Ford Lightning in red, and I definitely want to reenact that scene
There-
from
there's
when he's
no
leaving
other way
Where
to
you
have
hit
it.
the front bumper into the curb?
Well, that also I want stuff for a 2J. Oh shit, it's a 2J.
You want to overnight parts from Japan and then haul them to the shop in a red
Yeah.
Lightning.
Yeah,
That
I want
is
to
the
work for
most
Harry's.
Cliche shit I've ever heard.
Fuck off.
Alrighty.
God, where's your
Well,
Starbucks and your Usher,
spice.
you basic fucking bitch? God damn.
Jesus.
It's next to my orange
God damn.
Supra.
If you guys couldn't
You're
catch
one-
on, this is Grill Zach night.
God damn.
Yeah.
You wanted to talk, Gavin. Mr. Vape driving a Subaru.
That's me.
We have stereotypes for a reason, okay?
That's literally
Goddamn.
me.
Ah,
Okay, whatever.
God.
You drive a Jeep.
No, I drive a Subaru.
Yeah, the Jeep is a flat.
Yeah, it's my beard.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Okay, I'll stop talking.
Does Dear Leader have an answer for us?
I mean, there is no way that the Silverado escapes the Crusher.
It's kind of sad, but true.
Like, it's unremarkable.
The Silverado,
Good
just,
motor.
just
Yeah.
like the Malibu Max SS, is proof that GM will shove an SS badge on anything.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
man, that Malibu Max.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Okay, but can we
What?
just talk about the Impala SS that had a 300 horsepower V8 front wheel drive?
You mean just like the Pontiac GXP?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weak.
Yep.
It's
Like-
only
are
cool
you
when
calling
it's
me
swapped
weak,
into other
or-
things.
Yeah.
No.
Well, if we're going that same generation, there is the TRD supercharged to Tundra or Tacoma.
Yeah, that wasn't factory, though. I mean, it was a TRD factory supercharger. However, it was
It
not
wasn't a
installed
sport
at
truck.
the factory.
Yeah.
And
Now,
it was
now
not
if
a
you
sport
said-
truck, yeah.
Now, if you said S Runner or X Runner, or if it was
There
a,
you go.
a part of
the
the
Or
X
it's a
Runner.
midsize, but still.
Pro 4X Frontier, maybe?
No.
Whatever.
No.
So
nobody wants one of those.
So
Dear Leader,
I do.
So
You're
you're crushing the
crushing-
Silverado,
yeah.
I'm crushing the Silverado.
like any good American should at this point.
God, yeah. Well,
Rip out the 6-liter and throw it in something else.
Exactly.
Put it in an old Fairlane. I don't give a shit.
it's something. Sell it to somebody for way too much.
Fuck it. Put it all in a 70s Cutlass for all I give a shit. All-wheel drive and everything.
Pull the 6-liter. Sell it to some idiot kid with way too much money so he can poorly shove it into an S chassis.
I like it.
Yep. And
No,
then,
he's sticking it in the back of his EG.
or whatever.
In the back?
Yeah.
Or what have thou?
Or I don't know.
All the questions.
Anyway, I'm going to daily a white lightning.
Ooh, that's one of the rarest colors of lightning, actually, I believe.
Yeah, probably.
It's also a brand of strobe lights.
Yeah. Also, what you call unaged whiskey.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
So,
I like it.
yep. Anyway, and then I am not just going to track the truck, the SRT-10.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to find a way to make that thing into a NASA-class TT-1 or TT-2 vehicle.
Hell yes.
Don't think you
My
would have
hero.
to try very hard.
Actually, you kind of do now with the way the rules have been rewritten. Yeah. Fun fact, Travis Tidball, one of the local drivers out there, he had an ST3 and TT3 Corvette.
Right, I used to put tires on it for him.
Yeah.
Right.
And then they redid the rules. So basically, he set a bunch of class records.
Uh-huh.
They will never be broken.
Oh,
Well,
that's
good
cool.
for him.
Because they changed the classic.
Yeah, because they changed it how it used to be, or how they measure how they get the power numbers and everything. So,
Very cool.
Interesting.
Yep.
Very cool. I may have a couple sets of tires that have set those records then, that
Nice.
being the case, because I
Yeah.
kept every Hoosier he let me have.
Yeah. So,
Hoosiers, bro. Hoosiers.
But-
Hoosiers. Track day, bro.
Yep.
Hoosiers.
exactly.
Hoosier.
But
Hoosier.
yeah, no, I'd have to
Track day.
figure out.
Pop up.
I'd have to pull some weight out of that truck, and
Just a
then,
little bit.
just a touch.
Yeah.
But then,
Now here's the thing.
or just move it back.
Tonneau cover or drop the tailgate?
I don't think they'll let me drop the tailgate. I think I have
Okay.
to run a tonneau cover.
Okay, fair enough.
So
But the stock tonneau cover looks amazing.
yeah, so that's fine.
That is true.
But yeah, that would be just. I mean, just imagine. So I'm pretty sure one of the powered ED cars, either the NSX or the S2000. They're a TT1 car.
Okay.
There's Sean Murphy's occasionally on fire STI.
The occasionally.
Occasionally
Occasionally.
losing brakes and going straight into turn one.
God,
Woof.
I mean,
that got fucking dicey
yeah,
a couple times.
yeah. And then
Wait, we started this off by saying occasionally on fire STI, and you didn't see Dicey coming up anytime soon?
Well, no, I just remember seeing Sean lose his brakes going
Yeah.
into turn
Yeah.
one,
Yeah.
going off the road and like
Yep.
into the kitty litter.
Yeah.
yeah,
What a pucker moment that was.
yep. And
Poo
then
came out.
For us photographers, let alone Sean.
oh God,
God,
he's had nothing but. I mean, he's had some great luck with that car, but also some
also
of
had
the
some-
worst damn luck.
Yeah.
It's making him work for it.
Oh, yeah.
he should just race a Chevelle.
No, that Chevelle's even more of a goddamn... like, that's even more of a handful. No. But, yeah, so imagine those two cars heading out there, and then... no, the Life Trans Am Corvette's TTU. But just imagine going out there, fourth or fifth in line, truck.
I seriously want to see someone do that with the White Open Wednesday, though. Honestly,
It,
I
it
wanna
would
see
be
that.
like looking at the queue, the line into pit row. It'd be like seeing a bunch of Miatas and then an R35 in the middle, and then a bunch of Miatas.
Yeah.
Well, you hardly see like the roofs of like most cars, and then you just see this big red bulge of a SRT10.
I mean, Jesus, the hood of that truck, even at stock ride height, is
Yeah.
probably taller than most of the cars out there.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
no, for sure.
I mean,
They're
you're
huge trucks.
You're definitely putting the Chrysler Crosshair in the back window of everything out there. I am big, I am American, and I am in charge. Fuck you all. That is
Choo choo,
exactly what that
motherfuckers.
truck says.
Choo choo.
Go one further and get the VVT 8.5 or 8.6, whatever it is, in the last gen Viper.
Oh, God.
Stuff that bad boy in there.
Just get
Goddamn.
trade horns, too, while we're at it.
Might as well.
Just go to Hennessy and throw a couple snails at it. You know,
Just going down the front straight, just reaching up.
Now this is some Forza
Pulling.
Horizon 4 shit. Just coming past the race deck.
Yep.
no. The best is coming over top of attitudes and then pulling that.
God.
Flash to pass? I think not.
Coming up on Tooele.
I would totally figure-
Driving around in a GT3 like, oh my god, I'm getting passed by a Peterbilt out here. What the shit?
and I would totally be that guy. So Biggie I don't know how. Well, I know exactly how Biggie did this because he's looking on places that we're not really looking for used parts.
Yeah, Biggie is Biggie.
Yeah, so he's trying to get like an old Champ Car steering wheel to put in the Evo. Like he's trying to make it work, so everything on like all the knobs and everything will still do stuff in the Evo.
Nice.
I would like to get a wheel like that with the pass button, which doesn't do anything for power, but it just flashes the lights.
Does this also include a light bar?
It may.
Well, I mean, it's a Dodge. You might as well go ahead and put a light bar right above the clearance lights. It's inevitably
Run a
have.
light bar in the 6-hour Enduro.
Exactly.
Oh, God. Just marker lights.
You got a luggage rack in there. You get your dip spit cup chilling in the console.
You just have a big just a decal on the side that says Skull or Copenhagen.
Well, that means you're going to have to get a pre-2006 model so you can get the 6-disc changer in the dash, and you just need to have 6 discs of the essential Jerry Reed coming around the attitudes. Eastbound and down, 18 wheels are rolling.
Back window, ask grass or cash.
Yep, exactly.
Yep.
God.
Needs to have your last name in Old English script. Gold foil.
Oh, wow.
Run a 2-car team with the Trans Am.
Yeah.
I'm Draper and I'm country.
Nothing but cores in this garage.
Snowman, got your ears on out there. Come on back now.
Gavin, go ahead and get a sharp no ready. But does anybody want to hear my answer to this Track Daily Crush question?
Nope.
Actually, I would love to hear it.
Nope.
Knowing full well that you own a Viper and you daily a 2500 Ram.
Full glass of nope.
So, I would daily the Ram SRT10.
Of course you would.
With 2-door, 6-speed.
Okay.
All the good stuff.
Good.
I would crush the Chevy SS because, of course.
Because it's just another Silverado.
And I would track the Ram SRT10.
Wait.
Yeah, where's the Lightning go?
Yes.
Yeah, where'd the Lightning go?
Lightning can sit in the garage. I don't care. I am tracking
like the rest
that
of your
Ram
cars.
SRT.
Okay.
I don't like this. This is a turn. This is a turn of events that I don't appreciate.
Help! Fight
Help!
him.
Help!
HR.
It's going down. World Star this shit.
Oh,
World Star.
Did he make a joke about that not being the only V10 that would sit in your garage? Or does it get the driveway at night?
See, at least I stopped.
You gonna park that crushed Silverado next to that Yukon with the same damn driveline?
Aww, now Trent's sad.
Is he crying?
What?
Did you make him cry?
Oh, he's gonna go hug him. Hug him.
I'm not crying. Don't you dare hug me.
Idiots, stop.
Fine, fuck you.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
Dave, Zach, did either of you notice how I said idiots stop and then they stopped?
Yeah.
What is your title at the beginning?
I
The
know what
Cat
I'm
Wrangler?
Herder of cats,
Herder
leader
of
of
cats.
men.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate, I think.
Yep.
You did not expect this to backfire on yourself, did you, Trent?
I'm totally rolling a D20
by the way,
here.
Not
What do you-
that
Initiative.
much.
Roll for initiative.
I was totally there for
Combat has
you.
been initiated.
Thank
did-
you.
1.
Oh, that's not good.
Nope.
Ooh, no.
I'm not going to say what I was going to say.
No.
All right, so if you'd like to get in on this Track Daily Crush, go ahead and email us, mailbag@camautomag.com. And shout out to Dylan Brown for sending in a Track Daily Crush. However, that will have to wait until the 138th episode Spectacular because I will not be here. So that will be for your pleasure, and it's a good one.
Oh, is it really?
Yes, because it is. He's taking 3 cars and he's modifying them very specifically. All of them are modified the exact same way, but
Wow.
All right.
look forward to that.
Oh, my.
Is it a Carrera GT?
Exactly.
As you are reading.
Yep. It is. Oh, yeah, that's going to be a fun one. Oh, God.
So
it's going to be
anyway,
great.
I like and do not like the reactions that I'm hearing from you right now.
That's
So-
going to be fun.
So thank you for that email. Keep saying in your emails.
Yep.
We appreciate it.
Mailbag@camautomag.com.
Mailbag
Yes.
at autocam.netscape.
Shut up, Dad.
Escape.
Yeah, so we were slated to have a guest. They had a scheduling conflict. So we
Yep.
asked a question, though.
That, because I couldn't come up with anything better.
Yes.
I mean, I feel like this is a good one we can go off on some tangents with, though.
Yeah.
So do all the listeners. They had a lot of responses to this.
Yeah.
there was actually really good reception on
Yes.
this one. I'm
So-
impressed.
Yes.
Thank you.
Don't take credit for that.
No, I'm thanking the listeners for putting input.
Okay. But
Uh-huh.
you're taking credit
Sure.
for the question.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, what car would you convert
Mhm.
to an electric? And it didn't take me long to figure this one out.
Sponsored by Blendtec.
Yeah.
Excited to
Sponsored by the G Wiz.
Yes. Shall we jump into this?
the partnership
go
of the
Let's go right on in, man.
All
eye
right.
thrust.
Hammerhead Eagle Eye Thrust.
Eagle eye thrust. Juff.
What's that?
man.
Jeff P1?
Jeff P1. Well, it's Jeff P1 and Jeff P2 is the
that's
hybrid.
okay.
Great.
Good
Didn't we
God.
do this last week?
Yes, we did.
Also, isn't Jeff P1 with no porthole?
Wasn't it?
Yeah, because Jeff P1 is flat and Jeff P2 has the bucket.
Yeah,
Oh.
Hammond was in that.
Was handed.
No,
Yeah,
It's,
yeah, it
it's
was.
the periscope.
God.
What is that? The
Yeah,
depth
like,
finder
they
when
had
you're
that,
swimming in all the pussy? Is that what it is?
They faked the safety crash, and like Hammond was in there, and like his face like hit the thing. Yeah,
That's amazing.
It's a good episode.
it was.
So-
Anyway, so I've got an answer to this one.
Let's hear it.
Okay.
That you're all going to ridicule me for reasons that I do not quite yet know.
We're going to ridicule you regardless of what you choose.
Yeah,
Of course.
It's the tide has turned from Zach to me now. So
I'm free.
You're not. Wait your turn.
I'm going to go ahead and say a Jeep Wrangler.
Oh, you stole my first idea.
Okay, here's the thing. I'm with you on this. I feel like trucks or ladder-framed SUVs
Yes.
are a perfect candidate for this.
See, I specifically like the Jeep
What
idea
year?
because I JK, JL, whatever.
Oh, yeah,
it would
no
work
YJ?
for all of them. YJ, TJ, whatever.
A CJ would be hysterical with electric
What?
motors.
Yeah.
That'd be
That-
awesome.
What would be great about this, though, is with off-road vehicles, you lift them, right, to get more ground clearance. What does that do to your center of gravity? It raises it. Put all those heavy batteries at the bottom of the vehicle to help lower that center of
Or
gravity
just
again.
hub-mounted motors.
So this exact same scenario happens every day in the RC rock crawler world.
Exactly.
The 10th scale little off-road crawlers and stuff
Yeah.
like that. The little scale trucks.
Yeah.
I've got a couple, and they're awesome.
You could do portal axles and then do motor on axle.
Yeah.
Portal axles.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mercedes.
I'm looking at this from an off-road perspective, which when I did have my JK, that did spend some time in Moab and Lil Moab and American Fork Canyon, all that. I did some off-roading with it, and it was fun.
Like you should.
Yeah, and it should have all the weight down at the bottom to help keep that center of gravity low, and all the instant torque. And yeah, it would be the perfect platform for it, in my opinion.
Interesting.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Really, I do.
I have a weird one.
Okay.
Go ahead. Expound.
The original Mini Cooper.
Ooh, that is
Okay.
a good one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
light.
You don't have a lot of space for batteries there, but
But
Well-
you don't need back seats.
Someone actually took an R53 Mini Cooper back when they were
Oh.
closer to new, and they had 4 hub-mounted motors, each making about 120 horse.
Jeez.
ooh,
Jesus.
Yeah.
that'll scoot.
There's some go on that.
Yeah.
My original one was going to be the Testarossa, like the 308 that that guy did. But I thought
EV West.
EV West is the name of the
Was that an EV West build?
It
Okay.
was, yeah.
Okay. Well, that makes more sense now.
But then I decided, like, well, I want something a little bit more sportier and handly, because the Testarossa is kind of a big girl.
They're boaty.
And
Yeah.
it won't overheat in traffic with the batteries.
That you're aware of.
It'll still
Well,
find
yeah,
a way.
Well,
It'll find a way.
Looking at you, Tyler Hoover.
Wow.
So, but
park
Mini
in your
Cooper,
scene.
I think that'd be a lot of fun. And I would try to do a manual conversion so you can still have a man pedal, because man pedals are fun.
I'm curious to see how that would actually work.
Well, so that 308, they put a Porsche trans axle in the
Yeah.
rear
Because there is no substitute.
for
I mean, you have a point.
That was Porsche's tagline in their advertising
for
the longest
Yeah.
time.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I mean,
Everyone's staring at me now.
you like the LM002. I can't imagine why you don't know anything about Porsches.
I'd like to change my answer to the Lamborghini LM002.
That's a new
I
shirt.
almost picked that just for that joke, but yeah. Okay,
Well,
you guys can stop staring at me now.
I
Thank
have
you.
No.
I have a thought.
Thought away.
Expound.
Thought.
C1 Corvette because they were all slow.
The original.
The original. It's one of the more beautiful designs I
Oh,
think
it
of the
is
Corvette
very
lineage.
beautiful.
I'll go with that.
Probably I'm gonna say the quad headlight. Whatever year that was.
I
So
think
that's
that
a
was 50.
C2.
No,
No, that was like 55.
like what
Yeah,
was it?
because
55?
I thought the
Yeah.
quad was later in the generation.
Yeah, 55,
Yeah.
56.
Yeah, or like 57 or something, I guess. So yeah, 57 Corvette drop top electric motors.
I mean, like you do.
Right. Not a drop top, not so you can hear the electric whine per se, but still to have the instant wind in your hair rather than a gradual wind in your hair. It's just like super fast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I dig it.
that works.
Yeah.
So, like, for the selfish reason of I could kind of get rid of, there's a little, the back seats in the minivan, like the third row, they're tiny
Right.
because they have to be shorter because they're sitting on top of a hump that is the gas tank.
Right.
And I've had people back there, adult people back there.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, well, this is, when you show up at your brother's apartment and him and his friends want to go out and, everybody else has been pre-gaming, but you were the responsible one and, so.
And of course, nobody drives a Tahoe, so.
Tragically, no. I think
Okay, it makes sense that it was your brother's friends. I'm like, Mike, you don't know enough people to fill the minivan.
Damn.
Wow.
just completely ignoring the fact
Go ahead and mute me.
that, God, I'm not going to mute you.
You're going to sit there and think about what you've said.
I'm going to beat you with
Until
an
you
oar.
realize what you've done wrong.
Anyway,
For your own good.
There's a line in the sand you do not cross.
this
you
aggression
just
shall
crossed
not
it.
stand, man.
I've crossed it.
Pick your switch, boy.
Go out there and cut me a switch. Anyway.
Awkward staring commencing.
No, so just like instead of like a nice proper like flat van, but also lower because you don't necessarily have to have like a driveline running back there.
Okay.
You need
Okay.
wires.
Yeah, like you really just don't need much of that stuff because suddenly everything has been replaced by wires and everything is kind of contained in the hubs. So, yeah, I'm trying to make practical more practical / easier for me to sleep in.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
I dig
I'm
it.
not going to fight that.
No.
Right, yeah.
Listen, it's fairly mundane because a lot of the other stuff that I thought of was mentioned by our listeners. So,
Oh, there you go.
yeah. So, tragically, I had a bunch of answers that were, cribbed by our
Of course.
listeners
Of course.
because we got some serious bangers, but quickly.
Dave,
Yeah.
did you pick an RX-7?
No,
Oh.
actually, I did not. This is a tough one because I could realistically see myself electrifying just about anything. Like car, truck, van, SUV,
Yeah.
large, small. I feel like something larger would take more benefit. I'm looking at it along the same lines as natural gas conversions on vehicles, because that's what I have experience in. The larger the vehicle was, the less that the weight penalty of the system mattered.
Yep. Absolutely.
Right, and batteries are heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be honest. But having the power to overcome that on the acceleration front, at that point, all you have to take over is aerodynamics and traction.
Mm-hmm.
So, work with me here for a second. We're gonna take like a Ford Transit cargo van,
Hey,
and we're gonna lower it like a lot.
Like on its nuts?
Why wouldn't you
Real
do
close.
Go on.
Okay.
Why wouldn't you do like a dodgy bond?
I mean, we could, but I like the look of the current model
Okay.
year Ford Transits. Just for the futuristic vibe here. I mean, we're turning it into an electric vehicle.
So sorry not to belittle you.
Right, no, and so we put it down really low, right? Think Renault E-Space F1, right?
Oh.
It's kind of the vibe I'm going with the Transit. Short wheelbase Transit,
Yes.
okay?
Low roof.
Right, exactly. Low roof, short wheelbase, get it real down there, right? Now, we're going to mess with this a little bit. Dually rear axle, right? And we're going to give it some wide singles up front. So you got some good sticky mates up front, and you got a couple of them on the back, right? Keep the axle, the solid rear axle, where it is, right? Do your suspension trickery, right? But in the center of the vehicle, 2 electric motors driving 1 drive shaft.
In the center of the vehicle?
In the center.
Wait, 2 motors driving 1 shaft?
Two motors driving 1 shaft.
So would they be like in line, I guess?
They could be.
Okay.
Yeah,
They could be.
Some motors you can stack. Some motors you can also just put 2 motors on 1 gear. Type
Right. I mean,
thing.
if you
Okay.
wanted to run like a parallel gearbox to turn the 2 to 1 common
okay.
shaft, we
Yeah.
could try that too. I mean, that would work for a short wheelbase application here.
I know
instead
there are
of
a lot
stacking
of
them
motors you
long,
can stack
right?
This way.
And then we just saddle those motors to the side skirts with Tesla batteries, right?
Yeah.
What 18650s?
I mean, and then we just run just ludicrous mode all the time.
Because it's just ludicrous.
And that's the thing is you would have probably 4 Tesla Model S's worth of battery capacity in something that weighs, I don't know, probably 2 Model S's.
But
if
you
not a
could
little bit
still
more.
rip off, 5 seconds to 60 in one of those.
Exactly. And then you could still corner with the best of them because all of that weight is literally below your knees.
Right.
The seating position's not that bad in a new Transit. And if you put it that much closer to the ground, you're obviously that much closer to the surface. And on top of it, it would look really cool. I know, give it maybe a little bit of aerodynamics. Again, for not a space
I just
F1.
keep it sleeper.
Or we could keep this bad boy stack. Yeah, I'd even put an EcoBoost badge on the tailgate.
Wow.
Emphasis on the eco.
Yeah. That's right. Oh, plug-in hybrid, that's cute. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll say that. I would like to out-handle a Corvette in a slammed dually Transit.
I am
Electrified.
200% okay with this.
I know you are.
Let's start this tomorrow.
10 out of 10 would deliver flowers with?
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
I
Hell
love it.
yeah.
It'd probably tow your dump trailer pretty good.
Yeah. I had it loaded up to 17,000 pounds today.
Hey, all right. Really using that tow capacity of your truck.
Yep.
Nice.
And then some.
Attaboy. Attaboy.
Gotta love my transmission because Dodge.
Because Dodge.
Dirge.
Dude.
So we got some correspondence from our readers, and we appreciate that.
Yeah, we got quite a bit.
Yeah.
I've got the Instagram,
Okay.
which was all of one comment.
Oh, boy. Who was that?
Alex Crane,
Hi, Alex.
thank you for
One of the
listening
OG
as
superfans.
always.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shout out to Alex for actually calling me at work the other day, and we were shooting the shit a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, his lady is looking at getting a new car, possible Focus RS action going on there.
I like it.
Ooh.
I think she should, and I think she should get the get some aftermarket wheels, but like -1 on the diameter.
Okay, because they come with 18s, don't they?
They come with 19s.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I think. I think they come with 19s. You can get some. I think 18s will still clear the brakes, get some bigger sidewall, absorb some of that shock a little better.
A little bit better for the daily duties, a little bit better for the traction.
And
overall.
if you're really about that, settled suspension, life. I mean, like the stock suspension is fine for cornering ability, but if you want like a 1 up, 1 down, or 1 down, 1 up, in your shock travel, the KW has some good stuff for you. Anyway, shout out to Alex for calling me in.
Yeah.
That was a nice tangent.
Yes.
I
I
like
liked
that.
it. It went well.
He did not say a Focus RS, by the way, for his answer.
That's okay.
He did
'Cause
say
it needs to be petrol.
an Ariel Atom.
Oh,
This is one I think I've seen a couple times in the comments.
Good. Yeah.
Just breezing through it.
that's a good call.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Yeah.
superb. I mean, I feel
Yeah.
like if you kept true to the Atom, and the layout it has, you'd really be sacrificing battery size.
Yeah, but it would fucking rip for when it is fully charged.
Right, but yeah,
Ugh.
it's just like the little RC touring cars that you run for like 10-minute heats.
Yeah.
But they'll do like 70 miles an hour full tilt.
Yeah, and this thing would do 0 to 60 traction permitting in 2 seconds.
Oh, right, exactly.
You could do
just ridiculous.
the BC Mono, 'cause that's a little bit bigger car.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, the BAC Mono is a good
Or is it
alternative.
AC or
KTM?
BC?
BC.
Cross-
BC, okay, I was right.
Yeah, man. Then we also asked a question on our Instagram story. Austin Kent said Fiesta, and Sawyer Sawdust X32 said 69 Eldorado.
Ooh.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Fuck yeah.
Well, the 69 isn't the big one. The big one is the 73, right? It starts the one that has the
'Cause
500.
That's with the 8.3 whatever
Yeah,
front wheel drive.
The big boy is
that
the
big block.
is the
Okay,
mid 70s.
Okay.
Yeah, but still, I mean, the 69 isn't exactly
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
It's still a
nothing
very
back
awesome
then
car.
Was a small vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a small vehicle, like saying, Vermont is a small
Yeah,
stretch
it's
of land.
still a big girl.
Right.
I have a little hard on for that, the mid 70s one.
Yeah.
The front wheel drive.
As do
500.
most people.
Yep.
I mean, that's the one everybody remembers.
Oh, yeah.
69 Eldorado, that's a good choice. That's
Yeah.
a solid choice. So I've got the original Cam Automag post
Okay.
pulled
Ooh.
up here. If you
Yeah,
want, I
man.
could start bouncing some of these out.
Go ahead. I'm going to pull up, I think we got
I got
some
Redwood.
All right. I'm going to
Redwood, Utah.
Gonna pull up the Utah Japanese Classic Car Group.
Beautiful. So on our Cam main page, we've got another one of our good fans, Dwayne Schaefer. He is a Japanese classics kind of guy. He's got all kinds of cool
Super cool
projects.
guy. Oh,
Yes, exactly. Super chill dude.
He's got the Green Goon 510 wagon.
Well, didn't he also used to run electric bike shop as well?
yes, he
he
did.
did.
The
Yeah,
Monkey
he
Electric
has
Bicycles.
A little bit of knowledge here.
Indeed. So he's got some experience on this on a fairly light platform. But he says, I've wanted to convert an old school classic to electric at one time. I was planning to do it to a 78 Civic CVCC,
Oh.
but the cost to do everything was prohibitive. The tire smoking and conversation piece would have been fun, but the sub 60-mile range just killed the idea. I definitely wouldn't do awful electric graphics on it, whatever I choose to build. But I feel like that would be half the fun, Dwayne.
Yep.
What about the Tesla vanity plates? All the no gas and
Oh my God.
yeah.
I'm a part of a group on Facebook. It's like Great Plates and other
Yeah, I think
novelty
Gavin
plates.
is as well.
Cool plates.
Cool plates. That's what it
Yeah.
is. Yeah,
With
yeah.
the KEWL.
KEWL.
Cool.
Cool.
Cool, dude.
Cool plates.
So rad.
Yeah. Anywho.
That's a great group. I love it.
Yeah.
Delightful.
Formerly Evil Trent Nathan Tanner. He's got a good one here. I like this one a lot. It kind of goes along with my transit idea.
Yeah.
On
Okay.
another level, right? Because massive.
Okay.
I'd convert a Class A Winnebago
Ooh,
to electric.
yes.
All right.
This is smart. If you could get some range out of that thing.
Great for towing a race car, and
That's a
you'd
big
actually
if.
make it up hills. Just need KOA to put in fast charging stations. Plus, you aren't nearly worried about weight, as, say, with converting a Lotus.
What are you
Well,
talking
yeah,
about?
and-
Fast charging stations. KOAs have 220s everywhere you
They've
park
got
the
50
thing.
amp service anymore, because that's what all the campers require.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plug that bastard in, stay for a week, be fully charged by the time you leave.
I mean, imagine the torque you're going to need, though, to
I feel
get
like-
a Parleys on that.
Right. I feel like...
Dude, right now they only like a Class A. You can get it with the with the V10 Ford, or even some of the
Really?
5.4 V8s.
Right.
They don't
Yeah.
have that much torque.
They don't.
Yeah.
So
You would have so much more torque. with
Class,
Yeah.
Class A's are typically built on pusher platforms
Right.
or large front engine platforms.
Right.
This would be a great opportunity to use something like, say, Tesla or Nikola's semi.
The floor batteries.
Yeah.
Right, their semi stuff, their heavy hauling stuff. That's technology that they were saying would go several hundred miles and recharge in a few hours.
I'd like
Yeah.
to change my answer to a Class A motorhome.
Okay, AJ Glassmaker.
Hi, AJ.
Yeah,
This is-
I probably butchered his last name. That's okay. And this is another good one too.
This is a great thread that got going.
Yeah, because this really got into a tangent about
Yeah.
about solenoid and stepper motors and stuff. But he says, I'm probably going to catch a lot of flack for this, but I'd convert an NSX to all electric.
Oh, yeah, he said
I did
that.
see this.
It's pretty aerodynamic and light and futuristic looking. I'd also use a solenoid engine as opposed to a standard electric motor. For those of you guys that don't know, the solenoid engines, they use a rod and crankshaft, much like a standard internal combustion engine, but instead of having actual internal combustion going on, you've got solenoids that are energized at certain intervals that have their own firing order.
Are they magnetic, basically?
It's basically a motor that's linear.
Interesting.
Right, yeah, it's not a radial type deal, yeah.
Interesting.
There you go,
Coils-
dropping smart words and shit.
What you think is smart or something?
No, I know I'm not.
Right. So this went off into a big tangent talking about stepper motors, lasting longer. And,
him and Dakota Combs got real deep into this.
And this is good. I like stuff like this. This is the kind of tech talk I really enjoy.
Yeah.
For time constraints, I'm not going to go into it, but solenoid versus a stepper motor, I mean, you are losing torque and you do have friction and heat buildup to deal with. However,
you have more moving parts as well.
Right, a lot more moving parts. However, it would be very, very easy to retrofit into an existing engine bay and into an existing drivetrain. I feel.
So really shout out to AJ for the added discussion.
Dropping some bombs on it. I like it.
Yeah.
I really like it. Let's see here. Moving on. Morgan Oviatt. If this was the one on Hoonigan's, it still runs the clutch and standard trans pretty sweet.
Yeah, he's talking about the picture that we posted, which was that Team Analog all-electric Corolla. Which, yeah, it was the one on Hoonigan's, and I believe the dude actually makes it out to some drift events in California with that car.
That's really cool.
Rad.
Yeah.
I dig that.
Because it's still got the 5-speed, so you can still clutch kick, and it also has an e-brake. So.
Super cool, super cool. So
I'm just imagining clutch kicking an electric car.
Yeah.
Such an odd concept for me.
I mean, you have all the torque.
Well, yeah, and Benjamin Coronella and I kind of got into a little mini discussion about that later down in this, talking about electric vehicles that still have gearboxes and clutch type deals, and flywheels and that kind of thing. And it would be really easy to still be able to, save the manual and have an electric car like this, as long as you had a little bit of programming logic that was kind of saving the driveline or allowed an electric motor to perform more like a internal combustion engine.
Well, was it the Tesla Roadster that actually? I think it was one of the prototypes that had a 2-speed.
I think it was.
Yeah, you're right.
It wasn't the final production, because the final production I think was just a single.
It should just be a single gear.
It was a single gear, but
just like all Tesla vehicles right now.
Right.
Yes, because it's a direct drive.
Well, there's
something
a
like
gear
that?
in there, but it does weird things.
Yeah. Anyway,
There's
not
torque
Tes-
multiplication going on.
but
I
somewhere.
am not a Tesla engineer.
Right. We're lovers, not experts.
The prototypes for those cars were 2-speeds.
Right. Right. Yeah. So, anywho, but to go back to Morgan's post, he says, if that's the one on Hoonigan's, it's still got the clutch and standard trans, which is pretty sweet. Most electric cars take that away. I think there are a lot of cars that would be cool to convert to electric, but at the same time, I too would like to keep my clutch and standard shifting. So, and then he goes...
Well, then I forced him to make a decision.
Right. You kind of called him into getting one particular pin down. He says it's a tough pick, but it'd be pretty rad to have a Pulsar GTIR all-wheel drive, not just because he owns one, but it would just be even more unique and pretty fly. So
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, at all-wheel drive, that seems something pretty cool, something that I would want to keep.
Yeah.
Something that I would want to probably add to whatever I was trying to swap.
Yeah, man, I think that would be pretty cool to see an electric GTIR like that.
Exactly. So, Brandon Kuhn, super fan.
Yep.
Our wonderful personal electrician.
Yep, helped us hook up the basement, man.
Exactly. He says...
Thank you, Brandon.
Right, thank you.
Love you, bro.
He says either the forthcoming Ford Bronco for all the torque all the time, or a 1980 Subaru DL and run like Jackie Chan on the Cannonball Baker C Memorial Rally.
There you go.
I like it.
I mean,
Well,
that is an answer.
Question: is it the rocket still in the back?
It has to be.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, you have to
I
have
think
the rocket.
it's probably a necessity.
Yeah.
Anywho, Benjamin Coronel, another one of our fans, super fan, dare I say. He says, I think a super hooned out TE37 Corolla. I think he meant TE27.
Yeah.
It can have TE37s.
Yeah, it can have TE37s.
You can have TE37s on it. Yeah, super cool.
Roll out.
Yeah.
They look good on everything.
Yeah. Anywho, a Corolla with, like Morgan said, keeping a clutch and stick. It'd make for a super fun car with how light they are and for how much you can get out of electric setups. And then Jake Morrow, he has himself a 5-car list here. Probably in not any particular
Pick
order,
one.
right?
No,
So he
I like
says,
this list.
This is a good list.
I'm excited to hear
I
this.
think you too would like this list.
Oh, would I?
Number 1 on the list, MG Midget.
Yes.
Doesn't his Pops own one?
I think so.
Yeah, I think his Pops owns an MG Midget.
So
Right.
that is actually TE37.
Is it a
Corolla.
TE37 Corolla?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
Well, then.
Okay. I was wrong.
Yeah.
Number 2 on Jake's list, the Honda S800 Coupe.
All right.
Yes, 800.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know they had an 800.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 3, a Datsun 510 two-door.
Yes.
Very good pick.
Yeah.
I'm sure somebody's done one.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
There's a dragster car. I don't know if it's a 2-door, but there's. I think it's called like the White Devil or the White Marshmallow or some
Got it.
dumb shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Actually, I've seen that.
I saw it on a
It's
PBS
like one of the
special.
fastest drag cars in the
Got
world.
it. Got it.
It was like a PBS special a couple of years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 4 on his list is one that some of the rotary purists would start stabbing their hearts out for. But the Mazda Cosmo 110S. That's
All
a
right.
car that's
Whoa,
futuristic
whoa, whoa,
enough
whoa.
in its looks to where I could see that having some
Yeah.
electric power.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of go with a Fallout like
Yeah.
alternate nuclear type of
Yeah.
universe,
Yeah.
and I could see that bad boy with a little reactor in the trunk.
Some Bioshock aesthetic.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then number 5, because I used to own one, this kind of hits close to home to me, Miata Death Cart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, just Miata
All
in
right.
general is a great answer, I think.
Well, someone who's driven me on a death cart, having instant torque would be the funnest thing in the world on that
Oh,
thing.
you drove that?
I drove Coles.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Cole Powelson, lovely Cole, he's got a 1.8 Torsen Miata cart
Oh,
out
all
at
right.
the
And-
proving grounds.
Being able to have
I'm gonna have a
instant
go.
torque would be very, very, very
Rowdy.
Yeah.
Much fun. Yeah.
So
I don't think you could keep enough tires on that thing.
Right. Braden Harris, another one of our faithful listeners, he says, I actually briefly toyed with the idea about doing this to my 240Z with the stock trans and driveline till I started looking at the cost of batteries.
Yeah, the batteries get you.
Yep.
So, anyhow.
What chassis? Like S30?
No,
S30 240Z, so
Okay.
it'd be like Series 1, Series 2.
Yeah. Okay.
His, in particular, was a later 240Z.
Oh, cool.
But, yeah, still, it's awesome pick.
but
Let's see here. Alex Priceop says, can every stock car in the NASCAR series be an answer?
Hey.
There
Like,
we go.
imagine it would be either...
It shortened the races a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he said it'd be either even more
I'm okay
interesting
with that.
or more uninteresting.
well, they'd probably do it like they do with Formula E. We got 2 cars.
Yeah. Which is hilarious to watch those pit stops.
Yeah. Well, I gotta get out of my car.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, anywho, he says, or a smart car, Honda Beat, or Fiat 500.
I agree
Beat
with
would
all
be
those.
A Beat would be a lot of fun. As another car I've driven, would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it would be nice to actually see that car be fast.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
they definitely are not.
Right.
They're sporty.
No,
They're
no,
sporty.
no.
Scotty, if you're listening, your car's awesome.
I love you, Scotty, but your car is not fast at all.
No, it's not
it
fast.
It feels quick
Oh,
if you're really getting on it.
If there's no one around you, you feel really fast.
Yeah.
But
That's fair. And then Alex also says, also, if I may add, shit car race. And that's all. I'm
Yep.
working on it.
We're working on it.
I'm
dude.
working on it.
Okay.
And then Luke Dreyer, CAMcast super fan, says 1970 Chevrolet pickup. Plenty of room for batteries,
Yeah.
a decent frame to hold the weight, and would be easy to work on.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Pretty solid.
Mhm. Yep.
That'll do it.
Yeah. Okay, who's next?
Trent, you said you had Radwood?
Yes, I do. All of the
Redwood,
two
Utah.
answers that came from that.
Hey, man.
First from Joey Harrington.
Yes.
Lovable Joey,
Yes.
digital driver.
Yep.
Literally anything that had an LS in it. And Dave approves. That's what he says.
I do,
Yeah.
actually.
And
Thought you were gonna
Mike,
throw some shade.
the only right answer.
Mm-hmm.
No, I like this because most of the vehicles that came with an LS in some form are decent vehicles.
like the truck.
I said decent. I didn't say great. I mean, yeah, we're looking at Camaro, Corvette, G8, GTOs.
Okay,
Cadillac, stuff like that.
Let's think. Let's put it in perspective. Anything that came with a Chrysler 2.7 V6, it's definitely a step above that.
Absolutely, absolutely. Anywho, well, what I'm saying is, these vehicles are not strangers to power,
Right.
so they would be still just as fun to drive.
Okay.
With this electrified power, and as an added bonus, you don't have to destroy the rest of the car to LS swap something else.
There you go.
Yeah.
You got it. And then the other answer, Paco Ibarra, my Buick Riata.
Yes. One of the many, many things
I thought
Paco is working on right now.
I thought Paco was going to go a different direction with that.
I was really hoping he was going to say Previa.
Yeah, I thought he was going to say Previa.
No, but I mean, he's currently, electrifying his Riata. So,
Which is crazy.
yeah, and
That's the things that Paco likes.
he's trying to shove that, He's trying to shove a 1J in the Previa and then a 2J in that C3 Corvette.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
Oh, Paco.
Love you, Paco.
Love
That's
you, buddy.
great.
That's amazing. All right, then over in Japanese classic car, Devin Crees. I really like resto modding. Electrifying a car that looked incredible but had a terrible drivetrain is a great way to save a car.
Yeah.
Maserati Bi-Turbo,
Yep.
Jaguar XJS.
Hey. You keep your mitts off my Bi-Turbo, goddammit.
You like the Bi-Turbo?
I love the Bi-Turbo.
I love how it looks.
Bi-turbo's trash.
But I can't keep my mitts off them if I have to help you push it.
Fair.
I'll give you that.
Anyway, and then Derek Edgington. I want to see an all-electric drift series. Independent wheel speed for maximum grip and smoke would be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And then it's a real quick exchange between him and Devin. All you hear is tires. It'd be weird, said Devin. And then Derek, tires and Eurobeat.
Devin intensifies.
Yeah.
Devin, I just want a giant boombox for my 8.6 that blasts Eurobeat loud enough that you can hear it over the engine and tires.
Yeah.
That's not hard to do.
Yeah.
Nope.
No.
Definitely not hard to do.
Definitely not.
That brings my mind to one of those videos of the Tesla-powered R32 doing a bunch of donuts. I think it was in Ireland or something. It might have been in the UK.
What?
Where they built... It's an R32 GTS chassis that has a Tesla driveline in the back. And it goes out into this little just paved lot, and it just starts doing mad donuts
Mad
at
skids.
full power in the wet.
Mad skids.
Yeah, mad skeets.
Mad skids, bruv.
Exactly.
That's
So, and literally all you heard was just tire. It just
I mean, do you remember seeing the video, like the Chinese kid from a few years ago, just sending his Model S in that drift event?
Yep.
Just the smoke just going up like that.
Instant. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Ludicrous mode, baby.
yeah.
Ludicrous.
And then I threw it on my personal page, and Joe Lackey,
Hey,
Joe Lackey from Motor United.
Hey,
company my brother works for, converted a C6 Z06 and broke the top speed record for electric cars.
Yeah.
He just kind of threw that out there, like,
like, oh, hey, so this is a thing.
yeah,
The thing my family does.
yeah. And then he posted a YouTube video, and then he also said now the company is working on a joint venture to build a 1,500 horsepower electric track day car to break the Pikes Peak record.
Oh,
Yeah,
Have you guys?
I like that they're going to be essentially trying to beat Volkswagen
yeah.
at this point.
Yeah.
And Volkswagen's got infinite amount of dollars more than probably most private companies.
Yeah.
I mean, they also, are getting sued, but
That's neither
By
here nor there.
everybody.
When is any subsidy of Volkswagen AG not getting sued?
I mean,
Very
I'm
true.
talking about Dieselgate, which was a $90 million, or was it
Oh.
$1 billion?
Yeah.
$90
Still
billion.
not really
It's
that's
the
not a
same
massive
thing.
dent.
Same.
Same.
Yep.
Same but different.
But
That's
still
not a
same.
huge dent to Volkswagen Group.
No.
Let's be real.
Have you guys seen the videos earlier this year of the guy who was trying to create a spec Tesla racing class?
Interesting.
I don't know if anyone saw it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wonder if
the
they're
electric
friends with
GT.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're friends with the Tesla Racing Channel guys.
I doubt it.
Yeah, these guys were very European. I don't
Okay.
know anything
Yeah,
about
no.
Tesla.
Yeah, no, it's the electric GT series, which was not off to a rousing start.
Yeah, I know they had some problems from just watching the video that I think Wired did on it. It
well-
might have been Jalopnik.
Somebody, well,
Yeah.
Wired, or I'm sorry, no, it was Vice did that video on the guy that goes in and not restores but tears apart Teslas.
There's that guy, yeah.
Yeah.
That video was interesting but weird at the same time.
Really weird.
Yeah.
Well,
But no, the I actually thought the electric GT was a very interesting concept and would be.
Yeah.
I would want to see that to go
And then
further.
2 more real quick ones. Scott Chamberlain says anything like the EV West electric E36
Perfect example.
Of course he would say
performance-based
that.
ass hauling, high-speed driving racing machine.
Yes.
And then Matt Barker to close it out, the Ariel Atom or the Reliant Robin.
Ooh.
Yes.
I want a Reliant Robin with batteries in the front corners, so the thing does 360s over itself.
So
Dual
you
core
could
or
want
dual?
it-
balance batteries.
I want it to be front-wheel drive. Just the one wheel in the front.
Just imagine all the
could see that.
understeer, though.
It's just like the little bumper cars. It's the little bumper car motor
Yeah.
in the front.
Yeah.
Right?
For sure.
It turns
All the
360
understeer.
degrees.
Amazing.
Sorry, everyone at home. God damn.
Well, guys, thank you for joining us on this episode of the CAMcast.
We filled that in pretty nicely.
Yeah.
I was kind of worried we didn't have a guest, but we had some tangents to go on.
We had some
did.
stuff. We had our SRT-10 Ram racing team that we had to discuss.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out to the tar boxes.
Tyler and West Tarbox down in wherever they are in Texas.
Yeah, Lightning owners.
Yeah.
Former and current, I believe.
Tyler had a red one.
Right.
I guess West has one now.
Yeah, I was going to say, does Papa Tarbox have one?
I don't know if Papa Tarbox. Yeah, I know what he does have. The Trackhawk.
That's right.
He did a
does.
0 to 60 in 3.2 seconds. Actual confirmed 0 to 60.
Right.
Damn.
Real world test.
Yeah,
So
man.
shout out to
There's
those
still
guys.
some more in that thing.
Yeah, that thing is moving.
Yeah.
Shout out to those
An
guys.
SUV with a warranty. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Shout out to everybody.
Yeah, shout
who,
out to everybody in Motoring United anyway,
Yeah.
too.
I mean,
Those
they
guys are
didn't
bad.
answer on.
Of
this
course
week's.
they didn't.
No,
but
whatever.
We'll
I hope
tag
they
you all
listened.
next time and get Boostgate going. It'll be good.
Yep.
We still heart you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody who gave us an answer this week. We appreciate it.
Yeah, there was a lot of response
Yeah,
on
that
this
was-
one. I like it when people actually comment. This is
Yeah.
good. We know we're getting some engagement here. This
Yeah.
is great. Thank you.
Yep.
Yes.
So, and shout out to you for listening.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We
appreciate
don't do
that.
this just to listen to ourselves.
No.
You don't?
Well, I mean, I do. I don't know about the rest
I
of
do
you guys.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
I agree with
Narcissism, what up?
Anyway,
That's a good one.
well, if you like these cheeky shenanigans, you might like our other cheeky shenanigans, which you can see on all social media. We're at CamAutomag there, pretty
Yes,
much
we
where
are.
we can find us.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, CamAutomag.com. We got some cool stuff going up there. We've got a YouTube page where you can also
We got
find
new
us-
swag.
Yeah, CamAutoswag.com. We got go get a beanie, go get a hat, go get a shirt, go
I'm
get a
gonna go
hoodie.
get a beanie right now.
It's gonna be cold.
Oh, it's cold
It
right
already
now.
is.
And then definitely support our main sponsor, Steady Broke Clothing.
Yep.
SteadyBroke.com, steady.broke on all the social medias. Remember to buy some stuff and put in CamAuto15 as the coupon code.
Yep.
15% off your order.
Yeah. Find this podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. Rate, review, subscribe. 5 stars preferred. You can give us 4 stars, but we're inclined to think that you're a hater.
I'll just be disappointed in you.
Yep.
You don't want him to be disappointed.
We'll just give you that longing stare.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So,
It's that stare he gives me most days.
Shake his head.
exactly.
He'll shake his head disapprovingly.
Yeah. So, this weekend in a couple days, me and Dave and maybe some other people are going to be out at UMC for the Drift event /
I'll definitely be there.
oh yeah, turns out it's also Pirelli Trophy West, the Porsche racing.
Oh, goodness.
Ooh.
So there's going to
Ooh.
be great noises in the background.
They're going to be out
day.
there. Yep.
All
Yeah.
day. I love the Porsches out there.
Yep.
So, yeah, guys, I'm going to be out there helping Salt City Drift run the thing.
Yep.
Because I'm part of Salt City Drift now. For those of you that don't know, I'm sure
Yeah.
everybody that knows me probably already knows.
What, really?
Yeah, I know, right? So if you see me, say hi. If you see Mike, say hi.
Yeah, we'll
if you
be out
see
there.
any of us, say hi.
Yeah.
Can I give you guys awkward bear hugs when I see you?
Probably.
Anyway, yeah. Then I'm going to be dipping out early because that night we are going to be recording our 137th and 138th episode.
Yes.
The 138th episode spectacular.
Unfortunately, I will be on a family trip. Wait, in case my wife listens to this. Fortunately,
Yeah, there
I
you
will
go.
be on a family trip.
Saved.
Attaboy.
Pull up on that joystick, buddy.
So
Ooh.
I will not be here for it, but I look forward to the drunken shenaniganry that you will be up for.
Yep, it's gonna.
Oh my god, it's gonna be lit.
Yeah, it's gonna be us. It's gonna be a
so
couple
excited.
special friends hanging out down here. You know,
Yeah, I'm going to be
Getting rowdy.
super tired and burned out from
Yep.
running a drift event all day, so
Don't
I
worry.
am definitely going to be imbibing on more than my fair share of beverages.
We're
I'm going to
gonna-
go ahead and call it. I'm going to put it in the 2.5 to 3 hour time length is
It
how
could-
long this will go on.
It could very well go that long, but yeah,
We'll see.
we'll see what we got going
There's
on.
gonna be a
It'll be
lot of
very
audio
fun.
peaking because we're just gonna get fucking rowdy.
It's gonna get to a point where I'm going to be maintaining control, and then
R.I.P. headphone users.
yeah, and then it's just gonna be like we're out, quick fade out.
Bye.
Bye.
Yep. But yeah, we're gonna have ourselves an evening, and you'll hear about it. Sorry we can't bring you all along, but there's only so much room down here.
It's okay. Every time we take a drink, you take a drink.
Exactly.
Make it a game. Spread it out over a few days.
Yeah,
Stand up.
I know.
Drink.
Come into
Sit
work
down.
hungover. We
Drink.
don't care.
I know this is coming out on a
Granddaddy's got the
Thursday,
golden flask.
Oh,
but
yeah.
you know what? You don't like your job. I don't like my job. I'm surrounded by
I
a bunch
love
of
my
people.
job. What the fuck are you talking about?
You don't have to kiss my ass off the clock.
Oh, fuck.
Anyway.
Ooh, I fucking
Yeah.
hate my job. Anyone
Damn.
hiring? Anyone need?
Damn.
A loyal
All right.
servant?
We
Well then.
all hate
I could
our
use
jobs,
grunt
let's
work.
be real.
I'm really good at that.
He is really good at grunt work.
If you want,
Goddamn.
here's my reference. His name's Dave Raleigh.
Dave?
Ooh.
Well, he gave me a laminated resume. I think that tells you everything you need to know.
All right, guys. On that note, I have been Mike.
I've been Gavin.
I've been Daddy Rads.
I've been Trent.
I've been Zack Lords.
Attaboy. Finally getting it. We'll see you
Sooner or
next
later.
week.
Paying attention. All right.
I'll
Yeah.
try.
About time.
Hey, give
Please
me one of
don't
them
fire me.
snickerdoodles.
You're welcome.